Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. A man that broke barriers. The one and only Joe Louis. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. He'll square off against Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6 foot 9 inches tall with a reach of 85 inches.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
The Brown Bomber Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time. Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
Needless to say, everyone is excited to see this one.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Hiding out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
Protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. He misses with that jab. Nice punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
We've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night.
And he will hold here, and good thing he did, because he was getting beaten up.
You can't do that too often, because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice exchange here from both men. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And there's the bell for round 2. A counter-fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
take that jab well at all. Missed him with that uppercut. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. How is he still on his feet? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. The courage on display here is incredible. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that lock.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Got out of the way of that right hook. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, and blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Which fighter's going to get caught first? He misses with that jab. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can sear it? Oh, and Joe Lewis, the Hall of Famer Joe Lewis is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
trying to fight it. Oh, the round winding down now, and it's been another. Joe Louis in trouble. Time for the 5th round. Through the hook, didn't land. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way to punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That punch landed. Jab. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. No, we don't see a knockdown. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's the bell for round 6. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Trying to answer back. It's all offense all the time. Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
And he misses with that jab. And he caught him with a left hook. Oh, and Tyson Fury. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Here comes round 7. Right hook catching air. Someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
takes that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He's going to be the first one to get caught. He missed with that jab. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Both of these fighters swinging and missing. And there he caught him with a stiff jab. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
And Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Trying to answer back. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's the bell for round 9. That one will count. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Both want the knockout. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with the left uppercut. Do you believe what we're seeing? Nice job by him to block that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He just misses with that jab. Missing with the left uppercut. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Which fighter's going to get clipped first? Quick punch scores. Solid punch. Joe Louis in trouble. Maybe he should hold on, but that's not in his DNA. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Aiming for the chin. He's headhunting. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And there's the bell to start round 12. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Just missing with the right uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Ooh, that punch hurt him. And he caught him with a left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.